one. Here we go. Let's get into those squats. Let's bring those arms up and let's go down and up. Let's keeping that chest nice and elevated once again. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, and choosing that pace here just to warm up those legs and those arms. Down and up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those legs just a little bit wider. Have those hands out, opposite arm reaching towards that toe. Get a little bit of those hamstrings coming down and up. Good. Still keeping that chest nice and elevated. The chin just slightly upwards here. And just reaching only if you can towards that foot on the opposite side here. Trying to feel a little bit of that stretch into that hamstring here. Good, good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then now we'll get even wider with those. And now it's the opposite of pushing those hips just slightly here. Good. Side to side. Remember, you don't have to go too deep into bending that knee. Just getting more, opening those hips up and just going to one side to the other. Again, keeping that chest nice and elevated. Breathing through, getting that heart rate up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to get into those reverse lunges again, stepping back, finding our balance, opening up that hip, pushing back, bringing those arms up just to move that body here and getting that blood flow in here. Good. Again, choosing that pace, finding your balance. Nice. Excellent. Just one more of each leg here. Good. All right, and let's march it out and let's just jog on the spot here. All right, as we are going into our movements, we are going to do 12 exercises and then repeat it twice. So we're going to start off with our first movement. We're going to go right and left. We're going to go and we're going to have the arm facing inwards. We're going to pull up, but we're going to rotate that wrist. So we're going to come in to an overhead press. So again, it's a pull and then a press. We're going to go right and left onto that part of it. Okay, let's hold it here. Let's get those jumping jacks here. Low impact or high impact. Raising those hands over our head, tapping those feet. Then we're going to come onto the floor. And then we are going to be getting into our core as we bring our hands over our head. We are going to tap and lift up, or we get more of a sit up. We're going to reach up and come back down. So that is the movement we're going to do. Okay, holding it here. We are just going to go to one side to the other. We'll just finish up our warm up here as we twist the sides, open up those arms here. Good. Okay. And then I will continue and I'll mention all of them. I want to make sure that we just keep on getting that warm up so we can start our exercises here. Okay, now I want you to hold it here. Let's finish off with marching it out and circling those arms. So again, we're bringing it forward here. Good. And then let's bring it back. Open up that chest. Maybe again, tapping those feet. Very good. And then crisscross those arms, bring it right across that chest, squeeze into that back. Good, good, good. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's shake those arms out, shake those legs out. Now I can start that timer. We're going to start off. I'm going to go through those 3 exercises, and then we're going to move on to another 3 and go from there, you guys. All right, we have 40 seconds with each movement here. Make sure that your legs are slightly apart, and then let's pull, rotate so we can press it. Okay, here we go, you guys. 40 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for it. So your wrist is facing inwards. We're pulling, rotate it so it comes onto that shoulder slightly. Go into that squat, and then you press. So come down, pull it up. Go onto your shoulder and raise it over your head. So again, come down, pull, and only stay on that right side So again, we're keeping that chest nice and elevated. We're pulling up like a sweater, rotating our wrists so we can go into an overhead press. So again, pull, rotate, get into that squat to give that power press over your head. Lift, lift, lift. You can have that hand straight out to find that balance. Last 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're going to go on that left side. So once again, wrist facing inwards like we're pulling up a sweater and then getting into that overhead press. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for it. Let's pull it up, rotate that wrist, and then raise it overhead. Come back down, wrist facing inwards. Pull up that in the middle of that body, overhead press. Good. Nice and strong, and press. Good, slightly bending that knee, lifting up, bend that knee to press overhead. Hand can be out to the side or on that hip, and then give that power. Nice and strong with that dumbbell. Lift, 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 overhead, and press it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 10 seconds left. Good, over that head, bringing it down, pull, over, and press, and that is it. Excellent, come onto the floor, you guys. Again, arms over your head, legs over your head, legs extended, hands over your head. 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna lift up level 1s. You're gonna tap to that opposite leg, like you're reaching up towards that ankle. So you are lifting those shoulders up. You're pulling that belly button in. You're lifting that leg. Or level 2s, now you're going into that sit up. You're gonna try to reach towards that ankle. Hands over your head, lift it up. Only bring it up to that 45 because you don't want to hug those knees. You want to feel that contraction as you lift up. 10 seconds left and we're moving on to a new movement here. Lift up and come down. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. I want you to come up. We're going to grab our weights for bicep curls, and we're going to add that to curtsy lunges. So I want you to grab your weights for your legs and arms. Okay, let's go for it. Let's step behind. Come up. I want you to curl in that center, and then let's repeat it on the other side. Come on up and curl it, and then repeat it on the other side in that center. Good. Step it back. Come on up. Breathe. Good, come down, center, keep those elbows nice and close by the body. Press down into those heels, push your hips back, good. Tap, 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 side to side if you don't want to go into that more deeper squat or the lunge. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. We want a medium weight. We're going to be bent over. We're going to go in some flies here. Okay, so as we are bent, we want to push those hips back. That weight is in the center, and we're going to focus first on those flies. All right, here we go. Chest is elevated. We are bringing those arms nice and wide. We're going to feel that squeeze into our back. Good. Raise it up and staying here. We're just thinking about being nice and strong as we keep that chest elevated. Our back is nice and neutral. I'm going to rotate, just make sure you can see it again. My hips slightly pushed back. Wrists facing inwards, bringing that weight away and pulling back, squeezing into that back. Good. Strong, strong, strong. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're almost there. 5 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. Excellent. I want you to come on your right side for a plank. You're going to come on that forearm. Level 1s, keep your left leg bent, right leg in line with that hip. We're going to raise it here. I'm going to go into our level. So level 1s, you're staying here. Level 2s, you're going to lift those feet up. You're going to bring them together. Level 3s, you're going to rotate. We're going to add some twist. That means coming underneath that armpit, coming back up and then in line with your hips. We're rotating. At any time, you can grab a light weight. So you give some resistance as you rotate and you're coming back into that center. Again, you can have that knee bend, make sure that hip is up and you're rotating to the side and then coming back up. Good. Tight, tight, tight. Strong, strong, strong. 3 seconds left here and then we're moving on again with a new movement. Very good, you guys. Okay, we're coming back up. We're going into an overhead tricep, but we're gonna add some taps and get into a little bit of a reverse lunge. So medium weight again, bringing that weight back and tapping. All right, let's go for it, everyone. So again, bringing that weight behind your head, stepping back in that reverse, extend. Bringing it back and extend. At any time, if you want to just be stable and just stay nice and tall and just focus on those triceps. Making sure again that you have your hands on each side of that weight. You can change it into a kettlebell and you can hold it. Okay, and you can choose to just have it overhead, bring it behind, extend that arm, keep those elbows in, focus on just stepping those legs back, and that is time. Very good. All right, we're gonna go into shoulders, so I want light weights. We're going laterals now, and then we're going into the front. So nice and tall. All right, so for this one, we're raising those arms, coming up to shoulder raises, and then lateral raises. To the front, to the side. Again, those feet are optional if you want to tap, or just stay here, focus on just lifting those arms, coming straight up, and then going to this side. Keeping nice and strong, squeeze your weights. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You've got this. Good, nice job. Lift it up and come to the front. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep up. Last 3, 2, and 1. I want you to come down onto the floor here. So now we're gonna practice a crunch with elbows and knees. So how it works is that your hands are gonna be behind your ears. Level 1s, you're gonna bring it to the elbow to the knee, same elbow to knee. So let's lift those shoulders up, go to your elbow to the knee. Lift one leg at a time, you're crunching in and bringing those legs down. Down and up. Level 2s, your legs are up. Now you're coming in with both legs, dropping it back down. Raising it up, crunch, hands over underneath those ears, elbows to knees, drop it down. Woo! Lift it up, crunch, drop those feet. Again, bring it in. Last 3, crunch in. Same elbow to knee and time. Woohoo! All right, let's come on up again, you guys. All right, so we are actually, sorry, my bad. We are coming back onto the floor here. So we are gonna actually come onto the chest. So we'll stay on the floor. We're gonna add some power lifts. Our elbows are in. We're gonna lift up and down. So you have a choice. You can have a heavy weight, go in the center of our chest and go in and out, or have 2 weights and lift up and down. And that means that you're gonna be laying on your back. Your legs are extended here. Okay, so we're gonna get going here on this. All right, 3, 2, and 1. So you're completely laying down straight. Elbows are in, and you're lifting up and down. Strong. So we're getting in that inner chest, getting those triceps too. But we're coming all the way down, pressing up, and then coming back down. Nice and strong lift. You can have those knees bend if you like, or have that one weight in that center. You can add a kettlebell. You can add 2 dumbbells. Add 1 dumbbell. You see, and mix it up nice and strong. We're getting into that chest and triceps. Strong, strong, lift, 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 lift. Last 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All right, we're gonna turn around. Body weight again. We're gonna be on all 4s. It's like a Superman, but we're gonna stay on that right side, opposite elbow to knee. You're gonna pull it in. I want you to arch your back. Let's give it a try. So again, we are gonna come in, right knee, left elbow, and then raise it up, giving that arch like a Superman. Pull it inwards, and then lift up, arch that back. Pull, pull, pull inward, elbow to knee. So it's that opposite elbow to knee. Keep your back nice and neutral. Pull, pull, pull. And again, raise it up. Bring it in. Nice and strong. Lift up and pull in. Strong, strong, strong. Like 3, 2, 1. All right, we got to go on the other side now. So you're going to extend that arm, extend that leg. So now right arm is out and then elbow coming in. Last 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's pull in opposite elbow to knee. I want again, lifting up, arching that back and pull opposite elbow to knee and lift. So it's all about balance. Trying not to rotate those hips. So we're keeping nice and straight like a tabletop. And then we're pulling it inwards, getting that core, and then getting our lower back. Bring it in and lifting up. Get the chin up and we come up and then pull in. Almost like create a fist as you're coming in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then lifting. Keep finding that balance. Press down into your mat. Last 3. Ooh. 2. Good. And that 1. Nice job, you guys. All right. We are already back at the beginning. So I want you to grab some water and we're going to go back into the single arms and then into that press. So grab your waters. Woo! So again, you can choose even to have a kettlebell. You can flip it over that wrist and then rotate your wrist and come up. So you can try that one. Okay, making sure that everyone has that option. Grab your dumbbells and here we go again in 3, 2, and 1. All right, wrist facing inwards here. We're going to pull up, rotate that wrist, and then raise it up. Good. Now pull, bend that knee, and then let's press it overhead. You always have that choice. You can just stay here and pull it or choose to go overhead. And if you can't go overhead, just keep lifting. Good. Whoo! Nice and strong. Bend that knee. Get your power in there. Think of that abdominals as you pull up, rotate it, and then lift it. Nice and strong, you guys. Pull, pull, pull. And then you get that press of power. Last 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's switch on to the other side. Okay, again, wrist facing inwards. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's come down, pull it up in the middle of that body, rotate your wrist, and raise it over your head. Come back down into that squat, raise it up, and press it. Nice and strong. Lift, lift, lift. Power, press. Great job. Bring that hand out, pull. Strong, squeeze your weight. Keeping that moving. Push those hips back. Yes, you got this. Pull it up. And then get that press. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lift, lift, lift. Press it. Last 3, 2. And that is 1. Nice work. All right, we're coming back down. Let's get in that body weight crunches. This time, hands over your head. Legs are extended. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift it up level 1. Stretch your shoulders. You're lifting that leg, lifting your shoulders as you get that crunch. Pulling that belly button in. Level 2, let's get into that sit-up. We're going to try to reach towards those ankles, but contract. Soon as you feel it tight, 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 stop and come back down. Work at that pace that you're still contracting. Tight, tight, tight as you lift up. Bring your hands over your head. Lift that one leg. Crisscross it if you can to the opposite leg. We've got 5 seconds left here, and again, we're moving on to that new movement. And that is time. Woo! All right, we've got curtsies with bicep curls. At any time, you can just choose to tap it and go into curls. All right, here we go, you guys. And 3, 2, 1. Let's step it behind. Come up and let's curl those arms. Again, repeat it on the other side. Woo. And then come up. Good. Nice and strong. Step it behind. Push those hips back. You got it. Nice and strong. Lift it up and step back. Stay nice and tall. Control with those arms. Press down in that heel, behind that foot. Take that time. You've got it. 5 seconds left here. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good job. Okay, we got our back. So again, we're going into a medium weight. We're bent over and we got those flies coming right across that chest. 3, 2, 1, slightly bent over, wrist facing inward. Raise those arms up to shoulder height. I want you to pull those shoulders back, squeeze. Remember to push those hips slightly back to get you just a little bit lower. Keep that back nice and neutral. We want to keep those weights in the middle of that body. We're squeezing those weights. Chin is slightly upwards. 10 seconds left. Nice and strong. I'll turn it again. Make sure you're wide. Bending those elbows. Open it up. Lift 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, we're coming back down. Now we're on our left side for those planks. So again, you're on your forearm. You're on that left side. The right knee is bent. And your left leg is now straight. Okay, level ones, I want you to lift your hips up and hold in here, pressing down into your mat. Level twos, I want you to bring both of those feet up. And now level threes, I want you to add your rotations. You lift that hand up, line it up with the shoulders, come right underneath that armpit, rotate. Squeeze, 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 tight. Coming up, it's like you're rotating, going to the other side of that hip, and then coming all the way back up. You've got 10 seconds left with these ones here. Turn it around, lifting it up. Strong, strong, strong. Tight, 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 tight. Last 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Good. All right, we are coming up to overhead triceps, and we're adding those reverse lunges. At any time, if you don't want to do the legs, I just want you to stay here. You can do your kettlebell, or you can add your dumbbell. Make sure those elbows are bent. Let's step back and overhead. Bending behind and go overhead. Very good. Extend that arm. Tapping those feet back or coming into a full reverse lunge. Bending that knee. Get the length into your leg and lift up. Main thing is concentrate first on those arms. Make sure you only come down to that halfway, and then make sure you're controlled as you come up. No swinging. Press down into the heel. Last 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Very good. Okay. So now we're coming into our shoulders. We're coming into our laterals, and then we are coming into the front. All right, here we go. We're bringing it into the front, and then we're coming into this side. Good. Alternatives, if you want, you can just stick with raising your hands up. Maybe you choose, if you have a kettlebell, you just want to go a single swing, and you just want to raise it up. And you just don't want to bother with the sides. You choose. Again, getting creative with your workout here. See what you got. Stay nice and tall. Keep those shoulders relaxed here. Raise it up. Lift. 5 seconds left here in 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Good job. Okay. We are coming back down. This is when our hands are behind our ears and both our elbows and both our knees are coming together in that crunch. So we're coming down. Okay, so your hands are behind your ears. Now we bring those elbows in. Lift. Level 1, bring one leg at a time. Lift your shoulder. Let's go to the knee. Down and up. Bring it in. Level 2s, both knees are coming in. And then you can do a leg raise and drop it down. But make sure that back is not arching, or you drop one leg at a time, both knees in, drop one leg down. Both knees in, drop one leg down. You got it, you guys. You choose, or you're bringing it up, drop it down. Bringing it up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull that belly button in. Woo! And that is time. Ready. All right, that means we are staying on the floor. Again, grab a single weight. Again, you can add a single kettlebell, a single dumbbell, or 2 dumbbells. Here we go, you guys. We are laying on that floor. We're keeping those elbows in and we're pressing right up. We are squeezing it and lifting Elbows in and lift, 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 lift. Keep those legs straight and raise it. But if you want to bend them, go right ahead. Make sure again, you're trying to keep that back at least somewhat neutral so you're not arching your back. As you're lifting your weights or you know your weights are too heavy, you're pressing, you're thinking of triceps and inner chest. Lift, 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 lift. Press. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And that is time. Very good. All right, last one's here. Again, we are getting into that position like a Superman. We are on our right side at first. So right leg goes back, left arm, and let's take it in. Let's pull, opposite, and then let's raise it, get in our lower back. Pull it in, lift it up, strong in. We're getting that core, and we're getting that lower back. We're getting our balance. We're watching our hips. We're pulling it inwards, crisscrossing and lifting. Pull, 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 everyone. Nice and strong. Create that fist. Find that balance. Arch your back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 5 seconds left here. You got it. Last 3, 2. Let's finish on one more. There we go. All right, very last movement here, you guys. You're taking that right arm. Left leg is out. Make sure you rotate those hips. Keep your back neutral. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's pull it inwards. And then we are opening up and squeezing as we come in. And then we're lifting and arching your back. Pull and reach. Yes, good job, you guys. Pull it in and squeeze it tight, tight, tight. Come in, find your balance. Let's lift it up, bring that chin up, pull it inwards. And you got it. Keep it going. We've got 10 seconds left. Woo! Press down into that mat. Feel that core. And then your lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo! We are all finished. Nice job, you guys. All right, please grab some water here. And we are going to cool that body down. Nice job. All right, we're going to come up here. All right, I want to get a little bit into that leg here. We're just going to slightly bend that right knee. And all I want you to do is you can bring it as wide as you want. And we're going to lean on that opposite leg and then just drop your hand down so we can feel that stretch into that inner thigh here. So just holding it here and breathe. Music here. Good. I want you to switch it on the other side now. So again, you're going to lean on that left leg. We'll bring that hand down. And I want you to feel that stretch into that inner thigh. I want you to take that deep breath in and out. Good, and slowly release. Now you're going to keep your legs nice and wide. Your hands are lined up with the ankles are only as far as you can, but bring your hands into the center. And I want you to push those legs back, push those arms back and slightly have those legs extended. If you need to bend them, please do so because you're going to feel that stretch into that hamstring. And then slowly release it, bring it all the way back up. I want you to roll those shoulders. Breathe. Roll your shoulders forward. Very good. Okay, bringing your legs together here. We're going to find our balance and then let's get into those quads. Let's grab onto that ankle, heel, or shoelace, keep it in line with our hip. Good, and then let's slowly release. Let's go on the other side here. Grab onto that ankle on the left side, bend that knee, keep it in line with our hips. Try to breathe. Good. and then slowly release. Let's bring those hands behind our back or push your arms back. Again, getting a little bit into that arm and triceps, chest. Deep breath. Raise your hands over your head. Get that nice long extension in your abdominals and those shoulders and those arms. And then reach to the side so we can get those obliques back. Let's go on to the other side. Bring it back into that center. Again, let's grab onto that right elbow, keeping nice and tall, getting those triceps. Breathe. Go ahead and switch onto the other side. And then release. Let's get that shoulder again. Bring it across your chest. Lock it up with that opposite arm. At any time, if you want to grab onto that wrist and pull it more towards your chest, you're going to feel a little bit more stretch to that back. Pull that arm away and then bring it inwards. Good. Again, let's bring it across that chest on the left side. Again, you can lock it up with that opposite arm, or you're taking by the wrist. You are pulling away from the body, and then you're putting it in. Holding it here. Breathe. Good, and then slowly releasing it here. Again, bringing those legs nice and wide. Let's cross those arms. Let's come down and take a deep breath in. And out. 2 more to go. All the way up. And down. Last one to go. Bring it all the way up. Drop those hands. And we are all finished.